Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Delilah. I want to welcome you. Today is going to be a totally different video. This video is going to be a get ready with me, and also this video is going to be about depression, anxiety, anger, and fear, and etc. etc. Right now, I've been going through a dark path in my life, and I am not ashamed anymore to speak out the truth, because out of my video, I can possibly help somebody else that is going through or dealing with the same issue that I am. I was one of the strongest link that never ever admitted that I needed counseling or I needed help. With all the issues that I have been through in my past, it has finally caught up to me. It caught up to me. To finish me off, it caught up to me with seeing my dad's health declined. The love for a parent that a child has, it's just unbearable. I am the only child, so me and my dad, that's all we have, and my grandmother that's still alive, which is his mom, and my dad is the only child. So I made this video to come out and share with my subscribers and my friends and my family, whoever might be going through this dark path in their life. You know, it took a toll, on me. Right now I am seeking help through counseling and therapy and a psychiatrist. I'm going through private counseling. I'm going through group therapy. I'm going through it all. I came out because I needed help. I didn't want my emotions or my issues to burden my children. My children are my life. As you know, my son at Glam by Vic is one of my closest ones of my child, because I manage him, I help him, I guide him, and he basically depends on me for me to give him guidance, for me to show him the right way, how to do things in his business that he's trying to fulfill. I don't want to bring his spirits down, so not only for my child Victor, but for my other two, I want to be strong in case they need me or anybody needs me. This video is so hard for me to do. I filmed this video like 3 times, and during the video I had to go take a break because my anxiety just got the best of me while I was doing the video. But I wanted for my subscribers to know a little bit about me. I just want to be the happy-go-lucky person that I used to be, that I didn't care about anything but just life, just love life. That's all I want. I want that back, and I know it's there somewhere. And I've been in an emotional roller coaster, but this video is, like I said, it's a get ready with me and talk about a lot of issues. There's a lot of issues that I left out that I will be making a second video on, and to let y'all know how my update is going on my counseling, my group counseling, everything. But I am so glad that I reached out to my doctor, that I had a breaking point. Like, I just couldn't handle it no more. Like, I was thinking, what was life worth living? I wasn't suicidal, but I was just questioning, why am I here? What's the purpose? But the reason why I'm making this video and opening up to you all is because if you know anybody that is going through this, or that is thinking about being suicidal, or is it maybe going through the same thing I am, reach out and help them. I'm glad I finally got help on this. But for my subscribers and my followers, stay tuned to the very end of this video, because there will be a giveaway on my video, and that way you know how to enter. But I love you guys so much, and I missed you all, and I just want to say thank you to my friends that have been there with me through this journey. My best friend Delma, my family. I just want to say thank you. And I love you all. And if you really know the real me, this is not it. This is not me. And it's like my therapist and counselor said, you need to get back to what makes you happy. What made you happy when you were a happy person? And this is what makes me happy, is being on camera and talking to you all and filming with y'all and showing, you know, the side of me that is real. But this side just, it broke, and I need help. So I'm not embarrassed to admit it. But yeah, so let's get on with the video, and let's get ready with me, and let's talk about my journey that I'm dealing with. So I love you guys, and just keep on watching. Thank you. Okay, so I already primed my eyes, and yep, they're good to go. So today we are going to be using the Morphe palette, and it is the 39S. And it looks like this. And we are also going to be using the Morphe Pride palette. We'll be using both of these today. And this is the palette that Morphe came out with for Pride this month, and it looks like this. Very, very pretty colors. And also, this is what the brushes look like. So we will be using these. Very, very pretty brushes. And this is for the month of Pride of June. So excited to use these and the palette. Actually, both palettes. So we are going to go in first with the Morphe palette, the 39S, because none of these palettes, you know, have transition shades. So I'm going to get one off of this one. That way I can try it out. So let's see, we are going to go in with Super Swanky, if I'm pronouncing that right, which is this one right here. I'm going to start off with that one. I wanted to do this video with you all. It's a get ready with me video. And also to talk about depression, anger, anxiety, everything all at one time. Because that's exactly what I am going through. So I wanted to do this video, you know, for awareness on anxiety and depression, you know, and just to talk to y'all a little bit about it. I've always been the strong one in the family, and you could say I'm the rock of the family, of my family, you know what I am talking about. But here lately, that rock has came into, and I shouldn't say here lately, it's been about close to 3 years that the rock of the family just started just going down you know, down, hit rock bottom. And it's hard to explain when it comes to depression and anxiety and, you know, fear. Fear comes in, you know, in it too. It's so hard to explain the feeling, how it feels. But it kind of, you know, feels like your world's just going to end. Like you were the strongest link, and all of a sudden you're just a weak link, you know? Okay, so on this palette, we're going to do some colors. So I'm going to go in with this one up here, and this one is Pride. And I'm going in with a Morphe 456 brush. And from being the strongest in the family, everybody looks up to you. Everybody looks up to you. They expect for you to have the answers to everything, you know, because that is your job. That is your job, especially, you know, as a mom, as a co-manager. The reason I say co-manager is because, you know, my son's career is taking off, and I help him, you know, manage his career. You know, I give him advice, all that good stuff, you know. And when your world is just coming down and you can't tell him how you feel because you don't want him to come down with you on a depression or anxiety or whatever it is, that's hard. That's hard. That's really, really tough. And so that's what I am suffering with right now, is depression, anxiety, fear, everything just all together. So next we're going to go in with this purple right here, and it's called Truth. I love that name. Yeah, I don't want him to be worried. I want him to stay focused on himself, on his career, on, you know, just life in general. He's still young. He's my baby. He's my last one, you know. He is my baby, and I don't want him worried, you know. I don't want him worried about me, about anything, just him. And yeah, so I went into a dark place. This finally just, you know, hit me. I went into a dark place, and what started all of it was seeing my dad's health decline. Seeing my dad's health decline, I just couldn't, I couldn't function. I couldn't function because that is my dad for starters. And seeing my dad's health decline just really lowballed me. Just really, yeah, I went downhill from there. I couldn't function. I couldn't do a lot of things. Like, I couldn't even think straight, you know, knowing that I would see my dad not eating, and, you know, he's still the same. Like, I don't know what his health is going to be like, you know. He's still the same. I'm still, you know, trying to deal with that. And let's see, the next color we're going to take is called SF, or is it 5S? No, it's SF, which is this purplish right here, or not purplish, pinkish, I'm sorry, this one. Anyway, seeing my dad's health decline, and I'm his care provider, that was, you know, it really took a real big toll on me. I don't know, of all my followers, if anybody helps, you know, their parents, if anybody takes care of their parents. Like, if that is your job, to take care of your parents, as, you know, there's, you know, caretakers. Whereas for me, I take care of my dad, plus along with all my other family. You know, like I said, I'm the rock of the family. So I wanted to come on here and talk to you all about, you know, depression, signs of depression. Mine started off because I didn't really want to participate with anything anymore. Nothing really mattered anymore but my dad. Because like I said, I know that he was going downhill. And knowing that, you know, I would see it every day would just hurt me. You know, it would just hurt me. And also, what just, you know, really triggered it was, you know, the fact that after seeing him like that, I would go on with my day pretending everything was okay when it wasn't. When it wasn't okay. So actually, I was just putting band-aids over myself just to cover it up, which made no kind of sense. So now I'm going to take my Morphe flat brush in M166. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. There we go. And I'm going to spray it with some all-nighter spray. And I am going to pick up this color called Liberation, which is this shimmery white here on this corner. And let me put this on the corner of my eye. Okay, this is not really picking it up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I wanted to come on here and talk to you all about signs of depression and what to look for. Like I said, I was getting closed in where I didn't want to participate with anything. it got, you know, really bad where I was making excuses, you know, not to go. I was either saying I was sick, something was, you know, was not normal with me. So finally last week I went to see my doctor, and she told me that I was really ill and I needed to go see a therapist, a counselor. I needed to get some kind of help. So that's exactly what I did. And right now they're dealing with, you know, medication of see what works for me with my anxiety, with my depression, and my fear. My fear is knowing that something might happen to my dad and I'll never see him again. But I don't know who has, you know, gone through something like this. I still have my parents alive, and when I say parents, I have two dads. I have a stepdad and I have my dad. My dad is the one that I take care of. And he's the one that, you know, lives with me, and I take care of him. So okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye off camera, and then I'll be back to do the rest of the face and talk to y'all some more. Alrighty guys, I am back. I had to go take a short break because I was getting very bad anxiety. I guess because it's been a while since I've been off the camera, but I was getting really bad anxiety, so I had to go take a short break. I'm back. I went ahead and applied my lashes, and these are in Ardell, and they're in the brand called Brazier. So yeah, they're the mink lashes, and they're very pretty. So yeah, I went ahead and finished the eye look, and we're going to start off with the makeup, the foundation, and I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my face and prime my face. And I'm not sure where we left off, but yes, so back to the subject, why I am here. I am talking about depression, anxiety, fear, just things in general. I feel like my past has caught up to me, and I was always the one that would say, and I'm sorry if I look away, I'm looking at my viewfinder to see if I'm in focus with you all. But yes, I was the one that was always strong, saying that I don't need that crap of counseling. I can do this on my own, but it all sorry, let me repeat that. It all trends down to my first marriage. I was in an ugly, abusive relationship, or marriage, should I say. My first husband would literally beat me up black and blue, and I am confessing this with you all. And I should have sought help that I needed back then, but like I said, I thought counseling was for everybody else except for me. That doesn't happen to me. But I was just, like I told y'all earlier, just putting band-aids on top of band-aids just to cover up, you know, this picture that I was the strongest link. Well, the strongest link finally just gave out, you know. And the reason why I am speaking out now, because I do have issues. I have trust issues. I always think that somebody is talking about me, you know, pointing the finger at me, it's because I have trust issues. And I really shouldn't give a damn what people say, because the old me wouldn't really care. But now with, you know, everything that I'm going through, yeah, I need help. So right now I am seeing I'm seeking counseling, and it's only my 3rd day in treatment. I had a choice to go inpatient or outpatient, so I am doing outpatient counseling right now. But yes, I decided to do this. I wanted to do it quietly because I didn't want to affect my kids or see my kids get affected by it, but they could see the changes in me. And I want to be my old self again, how I used to be. How I used to be bubbly, how I used to be free of life, how I used to be the life of the party, how I used to have so many friends and wouldn't seclude myself, you know, now from my friends, you know. And but yes, early in my life, before my first marriage, I was sexually molested. And yeah, there I go again, never got counseling, never told a soul. I was just too embarrassed about it. And then it, you know, it followed me with my life. You know, my first marriage, like I said, was very abusive. Stayed in that relationship for a long time, had 3 children, 3 beautiful children from, you know, my first marriage. My second marriage led into more abusement that took place with one of my children. And yes, this is a can of worms that I am opening up in counseling, because we kind of like brushed it under the table because we didn't want to open, you know, old wounds. But it's coming out in counseling. My second marriage got 30 years in prison. And there I was again, the strongest link. Didn't believe in counseling, any of that crap. So I got married for a 3rd time. Didn't work out for various reasons. And so here I sit, distraught, full of depression, full of anger, full of fear, full of anxiety, and I am reaching out for help. So I finally decided to go get help. And yeah, it was a very hard subject for me because I'm very private. I really don't share too much with people. I only tell them what I want them to know, not what they want to hear. And the strongest link just broke down, and I am getting counseling and treatment and therapy, and you know, and I need to find myself again. But I'm going to go ahead and glad my face while I talk to y'all. So it's like a get ready with me video, and talk to y'all about, you know, depression and all that stuff that's going on with me. But today I'm going to be using the Rimmel Long Lasting Finish 24 Hour. And I picked up, let's see, I picked up, oh, this doesn't have a name. It's a lighter shade. Oh, here it goes. An ivory and a classic ivory. So I picked up these 2. And I like to mix them on my face. And this stuff, oh God, hold on, back up. Let me remove this because I forgot to prime my face. Sorry, I'm not concentrating. So anyway, I have a clean face right now. I'm going to go ahead and apply some primer. first of all, I'm going to apply this base from Bobbi Brown. It's the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This stuff is really, really good. And it's from Bobbi Brown. And I picked up this at Sephora. So let me take my little... I'm just going to take this little spoolie thing and just get some from it. And just put some, you just need very little of this. A little bit goes a long ways. So, yeah, so that's what's been happening with me. I've been fighting off my demons. I have demons to fight with. I turn to God for guidance. And to be honest with you, I shed away from that. Sorry, my face turns so red when I moisturize or when I put anything on my face. Next, I'm going to go with the Stay Matte Rimmel makeup primer. This is what this looks like. And I've heard good stuff about this, so I just bought this at my local CVS. And I am fixing to try it for the first time today. And see what it does. And I seen Rosa Ben on Instagram. I follow her, Rose and Ben, and she does live tutorials on Instagram, and she's always raving about the Rimmel stuff, their products. So yeah, I want to try them. So let me go ahead and apply the foundation. So yeah, I've been dealing with my demons for a long time. And I always considered myself like something similar to like cancer. It's a silent killer. Like sometimes you know that you have it, sometimes you don't know. And that's sort of like what I was facing. Like I wanted to admit that I needed help, but like I said, I was too good to go to counseling, or I thought I was too good. Like I didn't want anybody to hear my problems, but it got to the point that I couldn't help it anymore. So I'm picking up the Morphe Y7 brush so I can blend this out. And yeah, so I had to be strong. I had to be strong. I had to be strong for my kids. I had to be strong for myself. I had to finally admit that I needed help. And when I started realizing that I needed help was the time that I started secluding myself from everybody. They would invite me places, and like I said, I would always make excuses that I was either ill or I had something to do, something, just so I wouldn't socialize with the world, because I didn't want the world, you know, pointing fingers at me. I know it sounds strange, but that's the way I felt. But if you know anybody that is having problems and needs help, there are so many red flags that you can tell that they, you know, that somebody needs help. They get isolated, they don't want to do anything, you know, something is wrong. And if you know anybody like that, they need to reach out. You need to be a friend and, you know, listen to them. Ask them, can I help you? Is there anything I can do for you? Before it gets too late. Next, I'm going to take my Cover FX concealer. and just conceal. And this stuff is full coverage, so just what you get out of the inside of it, that's all you need. This is really, really full coverage. So yeah, if you know anybody that needs help and is reaching out, just listen to them and try to get them some kind of help, because living with this is not a joke. And that's why I always ask my kids, are you okay? You know, can I do anything for you? Do you need any help? So I'm taking my Morphe E8, and just blending this out. And the suicidal rate is so, you know, big right now. Especially there shouldn't be any need for that, because you know, you have help out there. You have help out there, and there's always resources. There's resources for counseling. There's so many resources out there. I always asked, you know, how can I, and I'm also going to take my beauty blender and just go ahead and tap that in. Make sure that there's no creases or anything like that. There's always, you know, resources out there, and that's something I should have looked into, and I never did. Okay, next I'm going to take my Jeffree Star powder and just bake underneath, just so there won't be any creases. Okay, so now I got that. And I got it all on my shirt. Okay, next I will, let's see. I'm going to get the Huda Beauty. And I talked about this before. And I'm in the shade Fair. A little goes a long way on this stuff. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and bronze. And I'm taking just a Morphe brush. And I'm going to be applying some on my forehead. Just to give some color. But, and then I'm going to take some down my nose, contour. And with the same brush that I concealed, well, sorry, dropped it. Okay, with the same brush, I'm just going to go down the nose, on the side. And then I'm going to be taking the color from Shayla times Color Pop, the Under Construction. Looks like this. I'm going to be taking this color, and it's called Construct. Very pretty color. And I'm just going to be applying that with a BH Cosmetic brush, just on the apple of my cheeks. And a little bit on the forehead, and down to the nose and the chin. And then when I was in therapy, the counselor told me, what is one thing that you love to do that gets you out of this funk that you're in, out of this depression, this anxiety? What is it that you like to do? And I said, I love to talk and get ready with me on my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel, and that makes me very happy, like just to talk to people, you know. And I have a lot of people that reach out to me on a daily and message me to see how I'm doing, and I appreciate you guys, because a lot of you DM me, text me through, you know, social media and ask me where am I at, how am I doing, and I have no answer for them, because I don't want people to stereotype me and say, oh, she's crazy, or because I'm not crazy. I'm just going through a really dark place in my life right now, and I just need, you know, help. And I'm not doing this video for sympathy or viewers or clout, whatever you call it, to get viewers. I'm doing this because if I can help somebody that is in my situation, you know, seek help, you know, maybe I can help somebody from ending their life tonight or tomorrow, or even thinking about it, you know. So that's why I'm doing this video. So y'all can know that, to let y'all know that I was such a strong person, and I just want to be that way again. I want to fight these demons off and go back to my life the way it used to be, happy, full of life, happy, and ready to challenge the world. And I just want to be that person again. And that's what, you know, we're trying to work on right now. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that Morphe palette that I used. And I am going to take the small little brush and go under my eyes with that pink. And then with that same brush, I'm going to clean it off, and I'm going to go in with the purple. Right next to that pink. And I'm just repeating what I did on the top. And I'm going to take my Tattoo Studio eyeliner by Maybelline, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on my waterline. And I'm going to take my Too Faced mascara, Better Than Sex, and go at the bottom of my lashes. And now I'm gonna take my Urban Decay All Night spray, all-nighter spray, and also my brush, which is the Jeffree Star Morphe Collection highlighting brush. Oh, and I also wanted to apologize, guys, because I introduced the brushes of the Pride and I realized I didn't even use them. I'm sorry, but this is what they look like. I'll use them on my next video. So this is the Pride Morphe brushes that came with the collection of this. And I'm sorry, I did not use them. I completely forgot about them. But I'm going to take my I Love Revolution palette, and this is in the Rose Gold Glow. Let me tell you, this highlighter is life. It is life. Look at that. Wow. I'm going to put some on the bridge of my nose, and just a little bit on the center of my face, and some on my cheek. Look at that highlighter. Wow, look. It's amazing. So, now to finish the look, I am going to go in with, let me close the powder, the Jeffree Star powder before it gets everywhere. And then I'll have a big mess. So, now I'm going to go with the Huda Beauty lip liner, and this is in the shade Heartbreaker. And I'm going to take my ColourPop in Creeper. I love, love, love this red lipstick. I feel like red lipstick just puts the mood in a happy place. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spray some setting spray. I also have a special announcement, guys, because I really missed y'all. I haven't been on YouTube, really, social media, and y'all know the reason why. But my subscribers today, one lucky winner is going to win a giveaway. I have a giveaway for y'all. Okay, so the first giveaway that I am doing, I am giving away the Morphe 39S palette, Such a Gem. And this is what she looks like. And this is the one that I used. Not this is not the one I used. I used mine, but this is the one I used in the video. So it's a brand new palette. This is what my lucky winner's gonna get. And also, my lucky subscriber will also get along with this. Let me move this. I don't want it to fall or break. I'm going to give away a Becca times Chrissy lip glosses, and they look like this. So this is what my subscriber will get along with the palette. Becca times Chrissy. And also, I am giving away the Moda Metallic Complete Set. And it looks like this of brushes. I'm giving away these 3 items. I'm sorry, my camera went, the battery died, so I had to change it. So I'm giving away these 3 items. This one, and this one together. And all I need you to do is to be following me on my Instagram at ILoveToShop747 and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And leave a comment down below on my video on your thoughts of how depression, anger, fear, anxiety has, if it has affected your life. If you know anybody that it has affected their life, I would like some feedback, you know, on this hard time that I am having. I would like some feedback. I would love to hear anybody's feedback on this, you know, this issue that I am having. And yeah, it's really important to me because of the demons that I am trying to fight right now, to get out of this depression and, like I said, anger and anxiety and frustration and fear. Everything has taken a hold of me, and right now I'm trying to find who I really am, the way I used to be. And I would love your feedback on this subject. So yeah, today is Friday. We will be ending the giveaway. I will be ending the giveaway on the 13th of July. On the 13th of July, I will be ending the giveaway. And just to let y'all know that on these 3 items that I am giving away, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and leave a comment on this video on any of your thoughts that, like I said, if you know anybody, yourself, what are your thoughts on my video, on this subject? Not on my video, but on the subject that I am talking about. Leave some comments and tell me that, you know, that way I can know you're entered. And on top of that, I am going to throw in a $30 gift card to my lucky subscriber that wins this giveaway. I will draw out the name, and like I said, yes, let's leave some comments, drop some comments. I need y'all's feedback. This would help me out, you know, in my journey of trying to get better, you know, trying to find who I really am, the way I used to be. But I love you guys so much, and it feels so good to just talk to you here. But yes, I will see you on my next video. And it's like my therapist told me, you need to get back into something that makes you happy. And this is what makes me happy. Thank you guys. I love you. Bye-bye.